Hey, welcome to LadyBoss Unplugged. My name is Molly Richards and I am your host. I am so happy you are here. I can't wait to hang out with you for this episode. And I think you're going to love it because it will help you feel better, less stressed, and be healthier overall. You are now listening to LadyBoss Unplugged, where you will get inspired, empowered, and pumped up to take action on your health, your goals, your life, and your dreams. For more, go to ladyboss.com/unplugged. This is your host, Molly Richards. Now let's get this party started. So, do you ever have those days, weeks, or months when you just feel like a little extra stressed, right? You feel like you have a ton on your mind. You might feel a little irritable, a little moody, frustrated, overwhelmed, or you're just not feeling like yourself. I think we all get this way. I know I do. And so I got you. In this episode, I'm going to help you declutter your mind so that you feel calmer, so that you feel happier. And when you feel happier and calmer, you will be healthier. And that's what I want for you. So I'm just going to give you 6 things you can do to declutter your mind and your life so you have space for more joy, for more clarity, for more calm, for even more productivity. So I think many times when we're stressed and overwhelmed, it's like we can't even get stuff done because we just can't even go there, right? You might be saying, yes, that's me, Molly. You might be raising your hand right now as you're driving, you're on your walk, or you're putting on your makeup, or whatever you're doing right now when you listen to this podcast. So I'm excited to give you these 6 tips. First, can I just say thank you so much for listening to Lady Boss Unplugged, for subscribing, for downloading the episodes, for sharing the episodes with your friends, or even on social media. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. It brings me so much joy when someone messages me and says, oh my gosh, a friend sent me to this and this episode really spoke to me, or thank you for what you do. Thank you for being honest, all of that. So it means the world to me. So I just wanted to quickly give you some gratitude. So let's cut to the chase. I know your time is valuable. And if you're like me, you do like 20 minutes of a podcast to 30 minutes every day. And so I want to give you a lot of good stuff during this time. So my first way to help you declutter your mind is to take a break from social media. I know. You're like, Molly, I love social media. I love TikTok. I love Instagram. I love Facebook. I love it all. I mean, my mom loves it all too. She was even telling me, I told her the other day, Mom, you should probably stop doing so much social media. And she was like, but I love TikTok. I'm like, okay, I'll let you have TikTok. I felt like we had role reversal that day. It was so cute. She's like, but it makes me, there's so many of the TikToks make me laugh. I was like, okay, fine. I want you to laugh. I want you to, enjoy life. So go for it. But when I say take a break from social media, I mean, start unfollowing people on Instagram or Facebook who don't make you feel inspired, who don't inform you of good things, who aren't empowering you or making you feel happy. On the reverse, it actually puts you into the gap, right? Where you're watching their life, their highlight reel, their filtered photos on Instagram or Facebook, and it's making you doubt what you have in your life, who you are as a person. It makes you think what you're missing out. You have FOMO. You start to be jealous, right? I'm saying you because I've definitely done all of those things myself. When I have followed people or been on social media too much, or I followed people that just aren't good for me. And so it's okay to even just hide the post or to snooze the person or completely unfollow them. It's okay. It doesn't mean you don't, if they are friends, it doesn't mean you don't love them. It just means you're like, we're on a break, as Ross would say, or Rachel would say on Friends, right? We're on a break. Maybe take a break and notice how you feel if you go back to that and those people are not showing up in your feed. That if you feel better, that might be a good thing for you. But just overall, taking a break from social media is going to help you deal better with everything that life is throwing at you, right? With just the daily things in life and the stresses of life. So sometimes, most of the time for me, social media is stressful. I don't know why. It just isn't life fueling for me anymore. I think I've been on it so long that, and especially by the way, with election season, it's like, I cannot go on there. It completely stresses me out. So I don't want that to suck my joy and to put me in the gap instead of the gain. And so I take lots of breaks from social media. I actually uninstall the apps from my phone, and it has been a game changer. So if you want to take it a step further and join me, uninstall those apps and you will go to your phone and use it old school, right? You'll make phone calls from your phone. You can text still. That's not old school, but text, but you won't be also wasting time, which social media does for me for sure. I don't know about you. So, my next way for you to declutter your brain is to be selective about who you have in your circle, meaning who you spend your time with. I want to encourage you to make sure that the people that you spend most of your time with, your circle, make sure that they are real. Make sure that they support you. Make sure that they love you and that they breathe life into you and your dreams and don't make you doubt yourself. Make sure those people don't suck your energy or talk down on you or maybe even make fun of the ideas that you have, the dreams you have, the goals you have. Have you ever had people in your life like that? I call them energy vampires or emotional vampires. They literally want to suck your joy. How like a vampire is like, I want to suck your blood. Like an energy or emotional vampire is like, I want to suck your joy. That's how I see it. I've had people in my life that were not good for me, that were in my circle, and I literally had to just say, you know what, spending less time with you. And that's a really good thing. It actually helps me declutter my brain, my mind, helps me get rid of stress, because a lot of the times when you have a circle of people who aren't supporting you, it's totally adding to that stress, right? It's adding to that doubt you have about yourself. It's making you feel like you're not enough. You need to be selective about who you have in your circle and who you are spending time with. The third way that you can declutter your mind, this sounds really simple, but it's feeding your body good foods. I know, fueling yourself with good stuff. So sometimes when I'm stressed, I don't know about you, I will reach for chocolate. I will be like, forget it. I'm not making dinner. I'm not going to make my own lunch. I'm going to go through the In-N-Out drive-through or binge, I'll binge or whatever it is. But there is such truth that when we say good food, good mood, when you fuel your body with nutrients, when you fuel your body with proteins and you're getting all the minerals and vitamins from real food and you're drinking your water and all of that, you're going to be able to handle stress so much better. And you will feel like your mind is clearer, as opposed to if you're fueling your body with crap, right? I know that for sure. Like, I've done it, and where I'm like, why can't I think clearly? Oh, that's right. I ate terribly. Like the word stressed backwards is desserts. Desserts is not going to help you deal with the stress, by the way. And trust me, I like a little chocolate and I like yummy treats. But if you just really focus your meals on real whole foods, you will be a healthier, happier person, guaranteed. So the number fourth way of decluttering your mind is to live in the present, like be here. So you can't change the past. We know that, right? But you can totally shape your future. You are in charge of today going forward. So again, you can't change your past. So why look back? But you can shape your future. So I want to encourage you to stay in the present, like stay here. Shift your focus to the things that you can control. Shift the things that your focus to the things that are happening now and the things you want in your life, the things you desire in your life, the goals you have, the actions you're going to take to make those goals and dreams and desires come true. It is going to give you life. It's going to give you energy. It's going to give you excitement. Have you ever dwelled on a decision you made in your past or dwelled on a situation that you had in your past and it just completely shifts your energy? You become grumpy, you become short fused, you become lethargic, you become sad, you become mad, you become like you're just not the best you. I will tell you right now, you won't just declutter your mind. You will have a better energy. You will have just a whole new part of you showing up, a whole better you showing up when you live in the present moment. My fifth way of decluttering your mind is to take a little break. So, what I mean by this is like, go take a little road trip. Go take a hike out in nature or a walk at the beach, or just get a change of scenery when you are feeling like you can't deal with life, right? You're so stressed, you feel like you can't handle anything else. Go and do one of these things. It will help you, like I say the word chillax. It will help you chill, it will help you relax, and it will help you let go of your worries. Like, I swear that just going on a beach walk for me his it's magical. I feel like it's medicine, and it fills my soul. It helps my body feel good. The fresh air, the trees, the ocean, the sand. For me, that's where I get to do my walks. It can change a crappy day into a magical day. It could help a stressful situation into something where I feel like I got this. So when you're feeling just like out of sorts, just say, I got to go. I'm going to go take a quick walk. I'm going to go take a drive. I'm going to go get a change of scenery. And I know that after even 10, 20, 30 minutes, maybe if you have an hour, you do this and you just enjoy the scenery and you get in touch with what's in your heart and in your head, and you let go of the things that don't matter, you will be able to handle life so much better. And because of that, you will be happier, therefore more healthy. So it's just going to be amazing. The sixth and last way that I encourage you to declutter your mind is to meditate. And this is something that I've been working on for the last year. When I remember taking a yoga class a couple years ago, and the teacher was like, "We're going to meditate." And I'm like, yeah, I can't do that. Like, and then I remember we all laid down, which you don't have to lay down, but we happened to lay down. The lady next to me fell asleep within 2 minutes and was snoring like a big bear. So I just had to share that with you. So my idea of meditation was, what is going on with that lady? And is this meditation? Okay, that's one form of it where you could lay down in a yoga class. But what I do for meditation is I just go outside, I sit on a chair, I close my eyes, I put on I have an app that is called White Noise, and I put on like the Babbling Brook, it's called. It's like running water. And I play that, and I just close my eyes, and I call it me time. I'm going to have meditation time, me time, and just listen to the music, enjoy sitting down, quieting my mind, closing my eyes, shutting off everything else that's going on. And I let my mind just go. And when I meditate, this is how I do it. I think about, first, I go to gratitude, and I actually thank God for everything in my life, from the roof over my head to my children, my husband, to the good things that have happened that day, to my health, to all the things. Even like, if I'm in a cute pair of shoes, I'm like, thank you for these cute shoes. Like, it could be so simple. And then I say a bunch of I ams. I'll say, like, I am powerful, I am smart, I am successful, I am rich, I am blessed, I am love, I am forgiving. I do a bunch of those. Then I go into who I want to be, like my future self, and I visualize what I want. What are my desires? So this goes into kind of like manifesting. And I do a visual of myself. If you're watching this video, I'm closing my eyes right now, but I think of my future self, and I go there with emotions. So let's say that you want to actually think about your dream home, for instance. You could close your eyes and you're picturing, what does that home look like? Is there a pool? Are you excited to be there? Is there a smile on your face? Are you jumping around because you're so excited? Are there friends there? Is there family there? What kind of furniture is in the house? Or even, let's say it's a job that you want. You picture yourself working that job. You picture yourself with your first paycheck. You picture yourself in your work clothes. You picture yourself having lunch with friends at work. Like, are you smiling? What does that feel like? Are you excited? Are you a little nervous? Are you freaking out because this is somewhere you've always wanted to work? Like, doing this visual with visual pictures and emotions is so powerful. And if you do this often, like I do it every day, I meditate every day, you are going to, one, become better at it. Two, you're going to become addicted to it because it's so cool. And three, you're going to notice things in your life change for the better. You're going to notice your energy go. Where your thoughts go, energy flows, right? And so you want to be in charge of your thoughts, right? Don't just think bad thoughts or let other people's thoughts come into your head. This is now a lecture on meditation, but it is because I believe so firmly in it. And so I want to encourage you to take time to meditate each day. And just, you owe it to yourself. Don't ever feel bad about taking time to go and do it. By the way, sometimes people will say, but I don't have time for that. It's like, you can literally do a 10-minute meditation. You can do a walking meditation with your eyes open. You could do that too. You could just walk and you can do all these things with your eyes open. Just you and your thoughts. And it is amazing. It will actually give you a whole new energy as well, almost as much energy sometimes as a workout does for me. It's so weird. I will finish meditating. I'm like, let's go. Oh my gosh, I'm so pumped up. So, like I said, you are in charge of your mind. And so when it feels cluttered, I want to encourage you to go back to these 6 practices so you will feel better. Let's just refresh what these are. The first one is 1, take a break from social. It's just maybe unfollow people that are draining to you, that you find yourself comparing your life to, and it bums you out. Like, just get rid of that so you can work on your own life. Number 2, be selective about who is in your circle and who you spend time with. Number 3, fuel your body with good food so you could be in a good mood and you can handle life so much better. Number 4, be present. Live in the present moment. Number 5, have a change of scenery. Make a break in your day, take a break and change your scenery so that you can let go of your worries and deal with life in such a better way. And then 6 is just meditate, maybe even manifest. And honestly, you do all of these things and you will feel more empowered. You will feel less stressed and you'll probably feel happier. These things I do every day. And it's honestly made me into not only a happier, calmer person, but a more confident and driven person. And I know what I want and I know what I deserve and I know what life I want to live. And I don't want a cluttered mind. I want a decluttered mind. And so when life happens, I'm like, okay, when I'm feeling stressed and cluttered, I'm like, what can I do? I do these and all of a sudden I'm like, cool, I can handle anything. One other thing, of course, I always add this is I pray. Number 7 is pray. So I pray about everything. So that's just my personal bonus. Number 7, I forgot to add that. But I do that every morning, right when I wake up with my coffee. So I start the day with prayer. And then when life comes, I go to these 6 steps. So I hope these have helped you and that you will practice them. Maybe even go to the show notes and check out notes on this and then just copy them and paste them into the notes of your phone. So that's what I do when I listen to podcasts that I like. And I'm like, oh, I need this in my life. Put that in your notes so that when you're feeling cluttered, you're feeling stressed, you're feeling frustrated, overwhelmed, moody, irritable, you're just not feeling yourself, you can go to that note and be like, what can I do? What did Molly say again? So anyway, that's what I would recommend. And you're awesome. If you have forgotten today how powerful you are, how wonderful you are, and awesome, I just want you to know that you are, and you are enough, and you can make any of your dreams and your goals come true. You just have to go and believe in yourself, number 1, and then go for it. No matter what anyone else says, no matter what the doubts you have, no matter what kind of day you have, just go and make it happen. All right. I will see you or talk to you on the next podcast. Thanks so much for hanging out with me.